So I've decided to pack up some of my favourite art supplies, load up the van and go on a bit of an adventure. The plan is to go for a drive north and go and find a beautiful place called Crystal Creek and set up there and do some painting and drawing outside in nature. I can't wait. So part of the fun's already begun. I've got the car all packed up and got all my art supplies. I've got oil supplies, watercolours, I've got acrylics, and now I get to go for a drive and listen to my favourite podcasts, which is always a delight. I got to the campground late afternoon last night and had a little look around, and then I was in bed really early, had the lights off at 7:30, and it was so peaceful and just beautiful. This morning I've woken up to birdsong and I've just had a go at setting up my solar panel for the first time, which is exciting. And after some fiddling around I've got it working, so now I can keep the fridge charged and charge my batteries for the camera and my phone and my laptop and all that stuff, so feeling very, very excited about that. I'm just going to have a cup of coffee and then probably go back to the waterhole, go for a swim and do a bit of drawing. And I'm just loving the light coming through the trees and leaves. This was my view when I woke up this morning. I hosted a watercolour painting workshop on the weekend and we painted leaves. And when I saw this one I thought, oh, that would be a lovely leaf to paint. Just with all those beautiful markings. So nice. This large piece of graphite is so nice to work with. It's just like silky smooth across the page and sort of has a mind of its own. It's really, really nice. It's a graph cube made by Karen Dash. It's a 6B. Highly recommend it. I love all the colour in those leaves. So it's about lunchtime now and it's getting quite hot. I've got the solar panel out in the full sun and I'm going to go and head it down to the waterhole and go for a lovely swim. That's the plan. And while I go there I thought I might as well take my watercolours and some sketchbooks and have a little play. So I've packed up my bag and I've got a pencil case with my brushes in there. I've got my watercolour palette, a sketchbook and a few extra colours that I thought I might like to play with, and then just some filming gear. Oh, and I've got this nifty little foam mat that you can fold out and then perch yourself on, so it'll be a bit of padding for my bottom sitting on those rocks. And then obviously a hat, towel and water bottle. I'm absolutely just loving being outside. Being able to go swimming in fresh water makes me feel like a kid. I grew up on a creek, so it reminds me of that, although this water is a lot clearer than what I grew up around. In here, I can wear my swimming goggles and you can see all the little fish. There's little tiny little freshwater fish and then there's some bigger ones. I've heard a couple of kids calling out saying that they've spotted an eel, which I think, in all honesty, would give me the heebie-jeebies a little bit, but it's okay. And I just feeling so inspired looking at nature and the different shapes of the leaves and the way that the light catches on the tree trunks and the surface of the water, and the way that the light goes through the water as well when you're on top and you can sort of see through past the sunlight, the sky's reflections, you can see down in deep. It's just all really rather intoxicating in a really good way. I think I've missed this. I've missed being outside just for a whole day. It's really good for the soul. I had some lunch, and then I had a nap and went for a little walk, and then just at dusk here I thought I'll come back to the waterhole and do a little sketch. 5 minutes of painting can feel like an hour's worth of meditation. It's so beautiful to just be calm and paying attention to little details and seeing what's around you. And it's lovely at the moment too, the waterhole's being really enjoyed by lots of people because it's been a public holiday, so it's nice to get to share it with others and listen to them laughing. Yeah, it's been a really beautiful day. Just loved it. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. I just added a little bit of watercolour or water-soluble graphite to make the tree trunks and distant trees there, and fiddled around with the rocks a little bit. Added in some foreground and tried to keep it fresh and light and loose. It was very fun. Super fun. A little tiny bit of detail in with the pencil over here as well for some grasses over on the far bank. What a nice way to end the day. I've had so much fun today. Starting off with some drawing this morning and then finishing the day. It's like a book ending the day with a little sketch down here by the water. And I think the simple things in life are so valuable, and sometimes we forget. I know I forget how easy it is to go out and have fun, and it doesn't have to take a lot of resources or time or even money. We can really take time to do the things that we love, which for me is being outside and painting. I love paperback trees, little lucas. I just love them. I've grown up with them. So I feel like I've gotten a bit of sun today and some exercise. And next I just need to figure out what's for dinner. Set up, not very much actually, because the bed's all ready in the back of the van, and just probably read some Snoopy and go to sleep. It's like my ideal day. Tomorrow I'm going to probably head into Ingham. I have to set up the launch sequence for a new coaching program that I'm running called Odyssey. So I'm going to get some more internet because there's not a lot of internet here in the next town. So yeah, that should be a nice day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this adventure. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you'd like to do some more painting with me, I warmly invite you to join my Creative Hearts community, where we have live events and you have video recordings of creative workshops. I would love to see you there. I'll pop the link in the description down below. Thanks very much. Take care, be kind to yourself, and nurture your creativity. And see you next time.